And again, the other thing I want to talk about as we kind of round up this episode, I think people would do themselves a favor to understand banks, right? Again, tech's being wrecked. I think financials. I mean, I've been very open on this channel. I bought JP Morgan when it went down to 104. I did 3 tranches of Blackstone, I believe, over the last month or so, mainly because of their dividends, but also because they're doing the right things, right? They're reserving for bad debt. Where are they going to go? They will eventually help companies, it's a safer place to be in. They have dividends, which you can reinvest and grow your portfolio.
Yep. And the only downside I'll say when it comes to financials is one of the things they're benefiting from right now is the net interest margin.
Yeah. JP Morgan made 48% more net interest leaving money alone. You don't need a lot of people to do that, Taylor. There's not a lot of investing going, just leaving the money in the bank.
Well, think about this. Like when you put it in a savings account right now at a brick and mortar bank like a JP Morgan Chase, I know it's not literally zero, but it's sub basically 25 zero. Basis points, sub 0.25%. Yeah. And then they lend it out on the other end at a mortgage rate of 6-7%, whatever it is, because rates are significantly higher. But if we do go into recession, what happens is rates come down and that net interest margin starts to tighten. And so historically what you've had is that net interest margin kind of dissipates and gets less significant when you do see recessionary times come.
Yeah. It's just a really interesting time, folks. I think there's a lot of people the last 2 years that got spoiled by tech, thought tech was the only thing. I happen to live in the Silicon Valley. I have all my friends are in tech, all my relationships. This feels very much like the dot-com crisis. And folks, there are other tech is like 2% of employees, the employment base, but it makes up like 80% of the conversations. There are other stuff. Do yourself a favor. Taylor, where should people go look if they were looking for, understand, other things to research? Where would you send them?
Yeah. Follow us at Life Goal Investments on Instagram. We talk about this daily. We also talk about, more sectors. Like we like REITs in a recessionary time frame. REITs are a sector that have historically done very well. Gold is an asset that has historically held up very well during recession. So we talk about topics like this because, again, the vast majority of people think a recession's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Taylor, again, folks, if you follow him, go today, Life Goal Investments. Let him know you came from one rental at a time so he knows his time with us is valuable. Thanks, Taylor. Take care.
Thanks so much, Michael.